Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. I know I am just totally right under the gun. Sorry. It's been a week of technological hell. I'm just saying. But I am here after the Wi-Fi went out and the camera wouldn't record and my ring light died, all of that. But I'm here nonetheless. Thank you for showing up, Sag. I do appreciate you here. Thank you. If you are brand new, I hope you will stay. And if you are my ride or die, because you know that I am your Saggy sister, Saggy is in my rising. Thank you for coming back and clicking here again. Please leave me a comment. Let me know you were here. I would love to hear from you. I need as much energy I can as I can get in these readings. All right. We're starting with the Wisdom of the Oracle. We've got one that's flown to the side here. We're going to take it. And it is Treasure Island. Interesting. Treasure Island. Well, you know what? Let's take a little closer look here. Something is coming up for you that is really good. Something that you've been thinking about for a while. Something that is attached to your heart space. It's been taking a long time, though. Longer than you expected that it would. It's all moving very slow, but it will be incredibly, how can I say? It's going to be something that is bigger than your imagination. Yeah, whatever it is that's coming that's been taking so long to get to you, Sagittarius, it's going to be worth the wait, because we do have the treasure on the back of the turtle. Yeah, I feel could have been 1,000 years, right? And for some of you, it could be lifetimes, for sure. Treasure Island, I feel like with card number 9, that you have been waiting by yourself for the treasure to come find you. I feel like card number 9 being the card of the Hermit in the Tarot. I feel like Treasure Island, you could be, for some of you, have Virgo in your big 3. But I feel as though that you could be waiting for a Virgo, for sure. But we do know that, Virgo is about being grounded and going within and finding your light and really thinking things through. I think that you're wondering when your treasure is coming. Yeah, when you're going to find the island, or maybe when you're going to get off the island that you're on. And really, if you are by yourself in hermit mode, by yourself, spending a lot of time alone, maybe you just want to get off the island, right? You're ready for the treasure. Tell me more about this, please, for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about this for Sag. What is the treasure? Look at that. It is transformation. So something is about to change. You're going to have some change that's going down in your life, I feel. And it is something that is going to be good. I feel like it's going to be better than you think it's going to be. Because I feel like you feel a change coming, Sagittarius, or you're in the midst of change. And I feel like you know what is in the future is going to be better than you think. It's going to be better than you hoped for. And I think that it did require for you to go through a very large transformation. And I think that transformation is going to help you into the future. All right, let's talk about this. Let's find out what's going on here, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sag, if you're interested in having a reading with me, a private reading, please look below in the description. There is the yellow dot. You can follow that over to Wizio, where you can book me there, starting at $40. All right, here we go. Sagittarius. Tell us about the transformation in this Treasure Island. What's going on here? You can't see it. I feel like you've spent, just listening, spent a lot of time fighting for your happiness. Yeah. I feel like you've spent a lot of time fighting for happiness. I feel as though that The thing that you've been fighting for, I think, is on the way. That could be part of this treasure island. I feel like whatever's in the moon energy is worrisome for you. You can't see it. You don't really know what's going on there. We've got the energy of Cancer and Pisces here. You feel it. You could have either one of those in your big three, Cancer or Pisces. I feel it's a vibration that you're feeling, and I feel like it makes you nervous. It feels like you feel you're going to have to fight for something, or that you've been fighting for so long for this happiness that I feel like it's just got to come to you soon, in the near future. You just want balance. You want to be able to nurture and care for someone or something or a situation. I feel like you've been working on yourself for a very long time, practicing self-care. And I feel like something is going to surprise you. You don't see it coming, but I feel like it is, once you know what it is, maybe it'll reveal itself here, that you're going to want to fight for it. Interesting. Whatever is in the moon energy is the thing that's on Treasure Island. It's the treasure that you don't see. You don't know what this treasure is, but in this transformational energy here, I feel like you already feel like you want to fight for it, even though you don't know what it is. And there's the Prince of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles in this deck is the Knight. So something is moving towards you really slowly, as we were saying, on the back of this turtle, right? Could be on the back of this turtle that things have been moving very slow. Your abundance, the treasure, whatever the treasure is, the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. I feel something has been moving towards you slowly that you can feel vibrationally, but you don't really know what it is. I think you're spending time alone, and I feel like you're over it. I feel like you're so over spending your days alone. We've got the Four of Cups and the Prince of Swords, who is the Page, and I feel like you're trying to find your way to the Nine of Cups, to your wish fulfillment, that you know that there's some, it looks like, well, maybe you don't know, but it looks like there are things that you must learn first before you can move forward, because the Page of Swords is the seeker of knowledge. It's the student, and when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you are ready, we may even see some spiritual teachers show up here. I feel like you want to move forward or move away or move to a new place. We've got 5 and 1 sword in the hand of the Page, which is 6. And I feel like there's some movement coming here. Movement that you don't see. You've been in this Four of Cups energy, this redundant energy, kind of feeling stuck in the heart space, feeling stuck in your energy. It's been taking so long. You've been waiting for whatever it is that's coming, whatever that thing is for you. But I feel it's about to pop up on you, and I don't think you're going to expect it at the time that it pops up on you, Sagittarius. I think you're expecting it because you feel it, but I don't think you're going to expect it to show itself the way that it will. The healing's been slow for you. It's been slow healing, I feel, because you were expecting an apology you didn't get yet. And yeah, it's been really slow healing for you. All you want is balance and stability, but it's been really, and I say this in terms of the heart space, in terms of the energy that is of water. I feel like you're trying to heal. I feel as though you want to heal. Some of you have come to the knowledge of something that you are feeling really defensive about. something that hit you wrong, something that didn't hit you right. Maybe it was, for some of you, you could be watching someone or something, a situation unfolding online, on the internet, you could be, or in your neighborhood, and in your local area. But I feel like for some of you, it's something that you're watching unfold, and it's something that's hurting you, and it's causing you to go back into healing over and over again. And you're already trying to heal because of the loneliness that you're feeling. I feel like you are trying to heal. You're trying not to lose hope. You're trying not to lose hope that you're always going to be alone. I feel loneliness here is what I feel. We have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is Pisces. As we set up here, you could have Pisces in your chart, in your big three, or Sun, Moon, Rising, or your Venus or Jupiter. I feel like the High Priestess is here to remind you that all things must be done in intuition. And that when you're seeing the things that you're seeing, whether they be on the internet or wherever they are, and you're feeling defensive about them, that you should check in with your gut first before you decide what you're going to do. The High Priestess is also the keeper of secrets. So the things that you are seeing, possibly, or maybe confirming the things that you were feeling. There's the teacher. So there's the teacher I was talking about. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess together. I feel like you're about to learn a lesson, or you're in the midst of learning a lesson and you don't like it. Yeah, you don't like it. It makes you feel defensive. You're trying to heal from it. I feel, could be dealing with someone who is in Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone who is in Earth energy is not making a decision about something that affects you. It could be about your healing, or it could be blocking your healing. I feel like the Four of Swords, 4 and 2 is 6. Again, there's movement here. We want to move. We want to go. There's hope that you can move forward. But I feel as though that there is a block here. And I feel like there is a block here because there's a lesson you have yet to learn. So if you've been waiting on something, or waiting for this apology, or waiting to move forward, and you feel like you're stuck in the Four of Cups, I feel like it's something that you've missed, you haven't learned yet. The student is here, the teacher is here, we have the spiritual teachers here together. I feel like it is something to do with an earth sign, possibly a Taurus because we have the Hierophant, could be a Pisces because we have the High Priestess. You could also have these in your chart. Flip it as you need to. It is a general reading, right? I feel it's about someone who has been coming in and out of your life passionately. And it could be for passionate moments. Doesn't have to be, but it could be for passionate reasons. I feel like it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And I feel like this person is single. Yeah, single Taurus, it looks like. A single Taurus. I feel with the Prince of Wands, who is the Knight, the Prince of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Wands, I feel like that maybe you were sharing passionate times with this person and now there's nothing. Now it's kind of like radio silence and you haven't really heard anything from them. And this might be what you're trying to heal from, because I feel like you want to move forward, but you feel stuck in the Four of Cups. You want to move forward. Things are moving too slowly. You feel like you're owed an apology. I feel like, though, that before you can get this apology, before you can move forward in any passionate sort of way, I feel like you really need to learn a lesson here about what the Nine of Cups really means. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but what kinds of things need to be fulfilled for you? Can you fulfill those yourself, or are you waiting on someone to do it for you? I feel like there are some spiritual lessons that need to be learned here before you can move forward. And I feel like you will be moving forward. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and that tells me that we will be moving forward here. Absolutely, whether you're ready or not, here it comes. And the Wheel of Fortune is about fixed energy. So again, we're looking at fixed energy. We've got Taurus and Taurus. Maybe this is about someone who is a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, because we also have Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy here. Really, all in all, the Wheel of Fortune is moving forward. It's not moving back. It is a bunch of change that's going on. And I think maybe the change is there is a passion that you had in your life that has stopped dead. You want to move forward, but there is a lesson you must learn here before you can move forward. The universe is saying right here with the Wheel of Fortune is that you're moving forward anyway. There is change going on here. I feel like there is change in terms of passion, in terms of you being single. I feel like you really need to work on grounding yourself and to remember that when divine intervention comes is the right time. So whether you've been waiting, yeah, it feels like you've been waiting to, you are, that's what it is. It's the transformation. If you want the treasure that's on the island, you must complete the transformation. There is something that has not yet been completed here, Sagittarius, that is going to teach you something. You're possibly learning a lesson right now. Learning a lesson about not being so defensive. That the Seven of Wands tells me that maybe you're not necessarily taking the advice of others, that you feel like you're the authority, that you know better than they do. This might be the lesson. And I feel like maybe it's time to maybe get more grounded in how you're going to move forward. Maybe you need a plan on how you're going to move forward, because when this Wheel of Fortune turns for you, divine timing doesn't wait for you. You wait for divine timing. And whether you're ready or not, you're going to be pushed forward. So whether you've learned this lesson or not, the thing is if you learn the lesson, that it'll be easier to move forward. And if you don't, it's going to create a lot of other lessons. And that's the truth. In the future, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Judgment. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So something is about to begin, brand new, I feel. But I also feel not before you have the lesson. Right now you feel like you're on the outside looking in. There is a new path that is going to open for you, and you're being given a second chance at something. Whatever this means to you, whether this is relationship related, platonic, if it's work, whatever it is, whatever's in the future, I feel like your transformation is not yet complete. And when it does complete, you will get the treasure that is on the island that has been taking forever to get to you. I feel like you're being given a second chance to open up a path and passion here. And I feel as though, whether you're ready or not, here it comes. And so if you haven't learned the lesson by the time the divine timing is here, it's just going to open up other cans of worms that you're going to have to deal with along the path. But you are moving forward regardless. But it can be easier if you choose to learn the lesson. And I really feel like the lesson is ground yourself, check with your gut, check with your spiritual teacher, whoever your source is. Stop being so defensive about what you think you know, because right now you're at a page. You're not at a king or a queen. You're at a page. So you've got a lot to learn about what it means to have actual happiness in your life. And I feel like the answer is to connect to your gut and connect to your source. Yeah. So if you've been having a bit of a hard time lately, waiting for something to begin brand new, I feel like it's time for that thing to begin. But I also feel like it's time for you to listen to your gut, because there is a lesson that you need to learn moving forward before you can have this second chance. All right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you are well. Thank you very much for clicking here. If you are looking for a reading, please look down below. Everything you need to know is there in the description. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.